Alright, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the AGL EZA transforming Bardock. This guy is going to be getting his EZA on Global Dokkan, I think within the next 2 days, because tomorrow we do the team guide, and then the day after that his EZA should drop. Overall, I think he's decent. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of his kit because he does have a lot of restrictions, but we'll go over all that a little later into the video. So right here, we got a pretty good team for him. You can see mainly just a lot of Bardock units. Got a lot of low-class warrior category allies on the team with him. A couple good support units. And some really good linking partners with the AGL Bardock. So, okay, we're not going to have him on this opening rotation, but we'll see him on the next rotation. I think this guy's best linking partner probably is going to be Super Saiyan Bardock. Just because he's really good defensively and he's a support. And they're going to link reasonably well. So just kind of the whole 9 yards with him. He kind of covers AGL Bardock a little. Because turn 1, well, you guys will see. Yeah, you guys will see. This AGL Bardock turn 1 is not the greatest unit. I think his main issue is that you have to stack up with him for him to be pretty good. And then, you know, you got to transform with him. You got to do all these things. So you got to be careful with him. It's not just as easy as throw him in a fight and he's insane as, you know, Tech Ultimate Gohan is. Because I think it's fair that I compare this guy to Tech Ultimate Gohan. They're both easy ATURs or like Tech Exchange Boo. And even though Tech Exchange Boo does get massively better as the fight goes on, he's still really good turn 1. Whereas this Bardock is good turn 1, but I'm not going to lie, it can be a little tricky with him. So, right here, 242k defense, not that bad. Not that bad at all. We've got, yeah, 4 links activated, and we've got 30% support from the Super Saiyan Bardock. So keep in mind, this is a really good rotation for him right here. Again, that's why I say Super Saiyan Bardock is the best linking partner for the AGL Bardock. But this is pretty realistic, right? We don't have support from the LR Bardock, and it's just 4 out of 7 links activated. But I'm going to be honest, man. That level of defense without his damage reduction sucks. And keep in mind, that damage reduction is restricted. You have to have low-class warriors on the team to get the full damage reduction, right? You have to have, I think, 5 low-class warrior category allies, which we do have right here. We've got this Bardock, who I believe is on low-class warrior. No, he's not. Okay. Well, wait a minute. I know the LR one is. I know this free-to-play Goku is. That's why I brought him. Yeah, they're on low-class warrior, and then the 2 Bardocks down here are on low-class warrior. So, yeah, we got the full 50% damage reduction. I think it's 10% damage reduction per low-class warrior category ally on the team, up to 50%. But, I mean, dude, let's... Oh, they're not on low-class warrior. Okay. Well, still, with the 2 Bardocks at the bottom, I think... Yeah, I think that still gives us the full 50% damage reduction. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is look at this category. It's not really that great. I know there's a few options here and there, but who are you going to bring? Turles? Alright, he's probably not going to link that well with this Bardock. And also, he's more for extreme class units. You're going to bring World Tournament Goku? It's not going to link well with him. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. Those are the only real top-tier options on this team. And with difficult events now, you need a lot of top-tier units. So unfortunately, just with the restrictions this guy has between having to face a Wicked Bloodline category enemy and, you know, his team's not really being that great, it does kind of suck. And the worst thing is, dude, this Bardock would have been so good if he just didn't have these damn restrictions. Because, hang on, let me look at the teams that he's on really quick. Because this guy's on a lot of weak teams. We're talking Resurrected Warriors, Low-Class Warriors, Time Travelers, Exploding Rage, 11.3 by the way, that's really good. Revenge, Crossover, Miraculous Awakening, Powerful Comeback, Stored Figures, Legendary Existence. All of these teams which do need the help, but this guy's basically only helping low-class warrior, and that team just sucks right now, so it kind of makes him suck. Well, I don't want to say he's bad, he doesn't suck, but, you know, the restrictions are pretty difficult. But regardless, those were 2 11 million attack stats, or those are 2 11 million attack stats. Attacks, I don't know, my brain stopped working on that one, sorry. So we got the double super, both over 11 million, so obviously that was very good. And we got 50% defense from both of those supers as well, so our defensive stat on our next turn should be pretty crazy considering we got the 50% damage reduction as well. Yeah, we're going to float off version Z Goku. Oh, dude, I want to get a rotation where we got the Super Saiyan Bardock supporting and version Z Goku supporting. That's when it's going to start to get pretty crazy, especially if we've stacked up more with him, and then maybe we can transform into Super Saiyan, because of course the stacked defense does carry over into his Super Saiyan transformation. So, look, I'll say this, man. On his perfect rotation, this boy can look really crazy. He is on that level of Tech Ultimate Gohan, Tech Exchange Boo. But that's if you're facing a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, if you have a full low-class warrior team, if you manage to get the transformation off with him, which I think is reasonably good to get, but let me check really quick. So yeah, it can be activated starting from the 4th turn from start of battle, or when there's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. Okay, so most of the time, you probably are going to make it to turn 4. Even if you're not facing a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, you should be able to get the Super Saiyan transformation. So that's not really that difficult to get. And yeah, right here we're at 440k defense. So you know what we could do? I guess we could transform with him, just to kind of do it, to see what he's going to look like. And then we'll probably take him in another fight after the Legendary Frieza event, and we'll let him stack a little bit more. So let's go ahead and pop that. All right, what does our defensive stat turn into? 557k. All right, that's not bad. We get 50% the stats on Super, and we also have a little bit of damage reduction. So I don't actually know this guy's kit, so we're going to go over it really quick. Yeah, we'll just play this rotation out on the screen while I'm talking about his kit. So he gets 50% the stats on Super, greatly lowers defense. And then this guy gets 3 key, 180% the stats, attacks effective against all types, 18% damage reduction. So after we Super, we're going to be, what, 800k defense with 18% damage reduction. And then he launches an additional that has a great chance of becoming a Super. He gets an additional 100% attack when attacking, and then a medium chance to crit, a medium chance to evade enemies' attack, including Super, and 3 key, and then a chance of performing a critical hit and evading enemies' attack, plus 18%, and then reduces damage received by 18% for 5 turns from the character's entry turn, and then launches an additional attack, and all attacks become crits when there's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. Okay, little confusing, because there's a lot of little buffs, like he's got 18% damage reduction at the start, another 18% for the first 5 turns. He's got the medium chance to crit, medium chance to dodge, but then he's got guaranteed crits and Wicked Bloodline category enemy, and then he's got, what is this? Yeah, chance of critting and evading enemies' attack, plus 18% for the first 5 turns as well. So I think when you add it all up together, what, this guy has a, well, he's got the medium chance to dodge, and then an additional 18% chance to dodge for the first 5 turns. So assuming that stacks, which it might not, but for the sake of the video, we'll just act like it does. That is a 48% chance to dodge. So 48% chance to dodge, and then, what is that, 36% damage reduction? With almost like 600k defense start of turn, and we're getting 50% the stats on Super, and we've got built-in additionals. That's pretty good, man. You know what? I'll give him that. That's pretty good. But you know, the built-in additionals and the guaranteed crits, that's restricted to a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. We lose 18% damage reduction and the 18% chance to dodge after the first 5 turns. So just keep in mind, he does get worse as the fight goes on, which is a little weird because, you know, in base, this guy's stacking, so he's getting better as the fight goes on. And then once you transform with him progressively, obviously he does get a little worse. So you really want to transform with him right when the fight is starting to wrap up, or a couple turns before. Because if you lose those things with this Bardock, I'm not saying he's going to be bad, but you're going to notice he's going to be a little less impressive. And I'm going to be honest, I would say, I mean, if this guy's got like type neutral or type disadvantage in a difficult event, you're going to have to be very careful with him as it is. So then him losing some of his buffs, it can get tricky with this guy. But regardless, we've got an amazing turn for him right here. Double support, 600k defense. So after we Super, we're going to be at 900k defense. And we've still got that, you know, 36% damage reduction, the 48% chance to dodge. We've got additionals built in, so we're probably going to get another 50% defense, or we are going to get it because we've got the guaranteed additional Super. So we're going to be over 1 million defense with all of those things that I mentioned previously. Look, this is his best turn. We've got double support, and yeah, we've got all 7 of our links activated. I'm not going to sit here and say this isn't impressive, but dude, this is his best turn. Like, this is the perfect setup. We got a couple stacks with him. We're facing a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. We got a lot of support. Are you going to be able to bring version Z Goku in, you know, the most difficult event? Hell no. This physical Bardock might not even fare that well. He's kind of aged a little as well. So, I don't know, man. Again, I just think his team's not being that great really puts this guy in a weak spot. But 16.4 with a guaranteed crit and a guaranteed additional. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna say that's bad. That's pretty good, man. That definitely is pretty impressive. So we'll get one more rotation of this AGL Bardock, and then, yeah, I guess. Well, I was gonna say we'll take him in a difficult event, but I don't know if we can, because then if we take him in an event where he doesn't have his full damage reduction, because you think I'm going to bring a full low-class warrior team in these difficult events? Who am I going to bring? Physical Raditz? Hell no, I'm not doing that. But if we take him in an event like that, then of course, you know, he's not going to have his damage reduction, so he's not going to be as impressive. That was a lot of damage from that super. What was that, 2.4? I didn't know this Frieza hit that hard. Okay, I know he had type disadvantage, but still, that was a lot harder than I thought. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just cut to, like, I don't know. Oh, where are we going to bring him? Well, I guess we'll bring him in, like, a Wicked Bloodline Red Zone stage. So, yeah, let's just cut to that. Alright, so we're taking on Stage 3 of the Red Zone Wicked Bloodline event versus Mecha Frieza and King Cold. I didn't want to take on, like, Metal Cooler Core or anything like that because I just don't think Bardock's going to fare up that well in there. I know he does have that first phase to, like, stack up a little, but without his damage reduction, I don't know, man. I think it is going to be a little difficult with him, so we'll take on a tame event for now. I brought Beast Gohan and then the Tech Ultimate Gohan just because they're good defensively, so they can just kind of do their thing. Yeah, see, Tech Ultimate Gohan, not even at 200k defense, but guaranteed 30% damage reduction, no restrictions behind that, and guard. So, like, he's not taking any damage right here. I mean, even if the enemy was hitting for, like, 2 million, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't take double digits, but we would still take relatively low damage. And then, of course, after we super, yeah, I mean, it's Tech Ultimate Gohan. I think it would be unfair for me to compare AGL Bardock to Tech Ultimate Gohan, because Tech Ultimate Gohan is just that guy. Like, you don't get better than this guy's EZA. I'm pretty sure this guy is just the best EZA ever, right? I don't really think he got better than that. But to be fair, I mean, he was bound to be the best EZA. He had guard, he was stacking, super effective against all types, all these things built into his kit that, yeah, it would have been a lot more difficult to fumble him than it would have been to make him absolutely insane. And then this Tech Bardock too, man. I mean, he's decent, but yeah, man, I don't know. No guard, no damage reduction, no dodge. He builds up to some pretty reasonable stats, and he's got the Scouter, which is really nice, but I don't know, how far is that really going to get you? Especially because it ends after the first 5 turns. Okay, we will float this guy off and just let Beast Gohan absolutely destroy everything. I mean, if all else fails, I guess we could just see Beast Gohan destroy stuff, right? That's always fun. We got Anniversary right around the corner for Global, so, I mean, it's always nice just to see this. Let me know in the comments, which banner are you most excited for Anniversary? I uploaded a video, I think, yesterday by the time you're watching this, going over the worst Anniversary banner. And, yeah, it is Gogeta's banner. Little spoiler alert if you haven't seen that video. So, if you do plan on summoning for these Anniversary banners and you want the most bang for your buck, you know, just the most value for your stones, probably, I don't know, direct yourself more towards the Dokkan Fest banners. Not saying the Gamma's banner is bad or Gogeta's banner. None of the banners are bad. It's just there's a lot less value on Gogeta's banner compared to Broly's or Beast Gohan's banner. Anyway, we got Bardock right here. See, like, the hell am I supposed to do here? I gotta transform with him. Alright, how many not Wicked Bloodline, how many low-class warrior category allies do we have? We got 1, 2, 2. Okay. Well, okay, let's just assume that it includes himself. So we've got 30% damage reduction. Hey, yeah, we could take normals right here. We'd be fine. And Tech Ultimate Gohan's absolutely going to be good in slot 1. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Tech Ultimate Gohan's going to take a little bit of damage, but he's going to survive. Yeah, okay, that's not that bad. How much is this going to do, though? Okay, so a little over 200k damage in total. Yeah, but then almost a 10 million attacks that. And we've got all these additionals. Yeah, you don't get better than this guy. And then Bardock. I should have checked how many links he had activated. Well, we got him next to the Tech Bardock. Although, no, they don't link together. They got the same name. Ah, that's so stupid. I hate that. They got to get rid of that, man. I mean, at first, I liked it. Or not that I liked it, but I didn't really mind it at first because, I mean, way back when, you couldn't even run the same name units on the team. So when they finally got rid of that, I was happy to compromise. At least we can run them on the same team, but sucks they can't link together, but whatever. At least I can run them on the same team. But now, I don't know, man. They got to start linking together. Because, you know, for units like Bardock, too, who else are you going to link him with? I mean, there's the Super Saiyan Bardock, which is a great rotation, but that's one unit. You know what I mean? We need better options. So, I don't know. We'll see. Just more low-class warrior units, and then make it to where he can link with the same name. Yeah, Tech Bardock's at 300k defense right here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd say the only reason we're destroying this event is mainly because Beast and Tech Ultimate Gohan. Not saying AGL Bardock isn't putting any work in, but, you know. I don't want to throw him in slot 1 because he's not going to be that good defensively. And it's really weird to run him. Even in these events where you're facing a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, you know, then you want to have a full low-class warrior team, and then that can be really difficult. So, again, not saying he's a bad EZA. Once you transform with him, he's going to be crazy. But it's difficult to set him up properly. We'll just leave it at that. Wow, Bardock and Gine almost took the kill there. That was almost 11 million, too. Okay. Better than I remember. Did we get sealed? Damn, both of them got sealed. Alright, 357k defense. I know I said I was going to let him stack up. Whatever, I don't care. I honestly just want to see how well he's going to perform here. We are going to pop a Sensu. Oh, we don't have one. Okay. Can Tech Ultimate Gohan survive this? I'm just going to say yes. But yeah, because he's at almost 700k. Well, 650k defense. And he's got his guard. He should be able to survive this. I'm going to try and heal with these guys, too. Even though they're not that high defensively. We get a little HP regeneration going on. So he should survive this. And then we can see the AGL Bardock do his damage and see how well he can tank. Oh, double digits. It's nothing for Tech Ultimate Gohan, man. It's just nothing for him. All right, what's our attack stat right here with Bardock? I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty high. I mean, his damage throughout this video has been good. No denying that. It has been very good. Yeah, 15 million. This is with a guaranteed crit. And we've got an additional that has a guaranteed crit as well. Potentially, we could get 3 supers. All of which would crit and give us 50% the stats. Okay, well, we didn't get 3 supers, but we got 2. And look at that, almost 16 million. We're definitely going to tank just because we got the double super with, you know, 50% defense on both of them. Really? We didn't kill? Okay. Well, we're dodging anyway. But yeah, we would have survived that. No difficulty whatsoever. All right, we got to give the win to, I guess, Bardock. Yeah, I mean, we got the active skill. I don't really let active skills play in my videos anymore, but whatever, let's just do it. I haven't seen this in forever, man. I can't remember when I used this Bardock last. Most of you, if you even have him, let me know if you use him in the comments, because he has just been sitting in my box forever. It's just unfortunate. Like, a lot of these units, they're just, you know, without guard, damage reduction, dodge, defensively, they just didn't stand the test of time, and also their teams just suck, so it's pretty difficult with them. But I'll admit that KO screen is pretty badass. I guess that has been the video. Let me know what you guys are thinking of EZA Bardock. Was I too rough on him in this video? Did I not give him enough credit, or did I give him too much credit? Let me know in the comments. Me personally, you know my issue with him. His teams just aren't really that great, and his restrictions are a little too restrictive for me. I guess that's the only real way I can say that. But anyway, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one.